Hello, this is Simone. March is over and I'm here with my March flip through. I'm still using this Foxy Fix Wildflower Amber for my weekly journal, and I think I will definitely continue using it because I really love the leather, the color and the feel it has. I have a dashboard around my insert, and I actually still don't have a dashboard in here or anything, so I don't know why it's in there, because I have it probably. This cover is still the same. I haven't really added anything to it. Well, maybe this here. It's just a work in progress. Every time I have something that I might add here, I do. And now let's see if this is in focus, because I have already filmed this and you couldn't see anything. What a pain in the ass. Nothing has changed in the beginning of my notebook. This still looks the same. I'm thinking about maybe adding pattern paper strips to this, but since I'm not sure yet if this is exactly what I want it to be, I haven't done anything yet. So in my last flip through, I left off here, and this is the first week of March. I actually have a process video for this. This is a 2 girls on a budget video, and I will link it in the cards up there. And I was inspired by Florence Antoinette. I will also link her YouTube channel in the description box below. But if you look at her stuff, you will never see her things looking similar to this. She often uses stamps, and she stamps out on her pages before she starts journaling. I love the way she adds so much die cuts to her pages, and I tried to emulate her, but that was, well, this is what came out of it. I love the way it looks, but it's more me than her, and that's perfectly fine. Most of those stamps are from Feed Your Craft and Brandy Kincaid. This is from Studio Calico and in a Creative Bubble. And we did a process or 2 girls on a budget video for Pumpkin Paper Co. stickers. I really love her. I think her name is Tara. And so, yeah, that's what was my main focus. Well, you can't really see that it is my main focus, but that is what I used on this spread. I added some washi tape. Okay, so I had a phone call. I don't really know where I left off. I added in some die cuts. I really like how this turned out. The next week, I used only Cocoa Daisy things. I love being challenged and, yeah, taking something and saying, okay, I'm only going to use my Cocoa Daisy stuff is definitely something that motivates me to create something beautiful with a limited amount of stuff. This is from an A5 paper that I cut out, and also those are fussy cut from that paper. I used mostly the stickers and everything that is in the Cocoa Daisy kits. So this is paper and the rest is kits from the planner kit and the planner add-on kit. And most of this was actually done at a coffee shop, and I really enjoyed sitting there, writing everything down. It helped me. This actually really helps me ground, reflect on the week, and it's kind of my personal journal, and I really like looking back on those snippets, and it's not too overwhelming because I can choose how big I write. I can choose how much embellishments I add and how much text I add. If there's a week where nothing really happens or I don't really have to write a lot, I don't. But this week obviously was, I had a lot to write, and I actually wrote very small or tiny so that I could fit everything on there. This next week, again, see, so there's lots more text than here. I also have a video linked up there, and I Shimmers is coming out with stamps, I think next week. They're still in their shop for pre-order and they will still continue to be there. What they sent me is a stamp set that you can layer. So this is actually 3 stamps in, and you stamp 3 times on the same image, and then you get this beautiful flower. And the same happens to the leaves here. I have never done this before, so instead of trashing my test stamps on a graph paper, I decided to make this part of my journal, and I stamped out some more, I fussy cut them all, and then I created this journaling spread. This is a quote. Unfortunately, this is right in the middle of the insert, so that's not so cool for this specific design, because I added this quote from Stephen Hawking, who died that week, in the middle, because it totally spoke to me. I thought it was very important, and so I gave it center focus. I added my journaling around the quote. I made sure that my handwriting that there was a difference between the big quote and the smaller handwriting. And I used the Cocoa Daisy kit because the colors worked really well with the colors of the flowers. This is probably my most favorite week of March. I just added random bits and pieces from my desk, basically. I picked this sticker book from Amy Tangerine. It is from last year, from her, I don't remember the name of the line, but it is quite old in scrapbooking terms. Well, it's from last spring, and I loved the circle stickers, so that is part of the theme. I made sure that I spread them out evenly on the page. This is from Ellie Studio, and actually really it is stuff that was on my desk that I had while I was working on something else, and I just noticed, oh, this would work well here, so I just stuck it down. Those doodles are inspired from the sticker book from Amy Tangerine. She had some doodled flowers, and I really loved how those looked, and so I just doodled around some of the circles. This is from Illustrated Faith. I purchased their She Is Brave digital release, and I print at Staples, and it works really well. Same as this. This is from Brandy Kincaid and her Extravagant Hope series. She releases journaling cards every month. This is from the March release, and that worked really well with the fact that we again had a lot of rain that week. And even though I really didn't like the rain, I saw what it did to nature, and so this is what represents my, oh right, rain is actually not that bad. That is what this image represents. This is a stamp from Ellie Edwards design. This is from Cartabella, I think. Yeah, lots of stuff. This is from Goulet Pen Company. When you order stuff from them, they add a card inside, and that's what was in one of my orders. You can see on this spread that you do not really have to purchase anything to create. This is stuff that I had laying around. You can use junk mail, you can use stickers that maybe are left over from somewhere else. If you have a stash of stuff, you don't need to buy extra. There is lots and lots in your stash. This is fussy cut from a washi tape. This is again from Cocoa Daisy. It was a sticker. I liked it. Different types of lettering really make your spread start, yeah, look good, probably. So that is probably my favorite. I would love to hear which one of those spreads is your favorite spread. Leave a comment in the description box below. This is the last week of March, and there will be a process video for this next week. This is part of my 2 Girls on a Budget series. And yeah, I used washi tape, stickers. This is an ephemera piece again from the Goulet Pen Company. I loved how these different kinds of blues kind of clashed, but also didn't. Yeah, stamp, washi tape, ephemera, and this is ink in a fountain pen. I don't really remember. I purchased several of their ink samples because I just like playing around, and I'm not sure what colors I like and if I actually really like colored inks. So this is a great starting point for me. I added some texture and contrasting color using a stamp and yellow ink, and that is my March. Please leave a comment, tell me what's your favorite spread. I'm really undecided. Each one of them has a right to stand for themselves. They are so different, and I love each one of them. But I think this is it. Or this, or this, or this, or this. Can't decide. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Until then, bye.